Good morning, everybody. All smiles around here. We're having fun behind the scenes. It is Thursday, September 5th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Happy Friday Eve. You guys, I thought yesterday was Thursday, so I'm really happy Thursday is here. Also, it is football season. We are kicking things off, if you will, with a great show. So coming up, something spooky or spooktacular is coming to H-Town. Discovery Green is live in the studio with all of the details on their festive fall events for you and your family. I cannot wait. And of course, we are embracing spooky season by taking a look inside one of the haunted houses at Universal Studios. I was just telling Sharon, there's no way I could do this. It's way too scary. Be ready to scream. Now, have you guys ever had guests show up with short notice and you don't know what to prepare? Well, surprise them with a last-minute charcuterie board. We're learning how you can quickly whip up a spread that will wow your guests. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. Well, did you guys hear about this? Anna Delvey has just scored another accessory. A pair of dancing shoes. The 33-year-old socialite con artist, whose real name is Anna Sorkin, has joined season 33 of Dancing with the Stars alongside new pro, he got a real picker, Ezra Sosa. Now, the fake heiress was arrested in 2017 for defrauding major financial institutions, banks, hotels, and friends out of more than $250,000 to fund her luxurious lifestyle by pretending she was the daughter of a German oil tycoon. Well, after being sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison, which she included time behind bars during trial, she was released in February 2021. Now, she's currently under house arrest amid a deportation flight. She will be doing the cha-cha with her ankle monitoring bracelet. She's been given special permission to go on the show. Hopefully she doesn't con her way into a championship. Honestly, I think it's really in poor taste that they're having her. I mean, could another convicted felon get on the show? Just saying. Guess they're really hoping for ratings. Well, Finance Buzz is offering $1,000, you all, to the ideal candidate to taste and rank pumpkin-themed foods this fall season. This is a basic girl's dream job. Now, if selected as the pumpkin spice pundit, the chosen applicant will taste and rate over 20 pumpkin-flavored foods, with the cost being covered by a $500 Trader Joe's gift card. That could go a long way there. Now, in order to be considered, applicants must live in the U.S., you have to be at least 18 years old, love pumpkin-flavored items, and live near a Trader Joe's store. Producer Lou, I think we should apply.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking for, like, where do I sign?
I mean, seriously, I meet all the criteria.
Yeah, I know, and we love pumpkin, we love Trader Joe's.
We're a little
love trying
spicy.
new things.
I'm just saying, we've got our Uggs, we have our flannels, we can bring the basic. I'm only worried because I'm allergic to nuts. Would I be disqualified for an allergy?
Because you couldn't taste all of it.
Yeah, what
right?
if there's like a pumpkin spice pecan or something?
Ugh.
That's where we could split the money.
Oh, you're onto something. Yes, I like that because I want to try it all. I love Trader Joe's seasonal items.
Me too.
I'm here for it.
Oh my gosh, and I love their prices. Like,
yes.
$500 can go a long way at TJ's.
I know. Sometimes, do you grocery shop there a lot? I do sometimes.
I do for like specialty things.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't find everything, you know, with May, but I absolutely love.
I love it. I have
stuff.
to say that their produce is not like my top choice, but everything else, like the frozen items, the seasonal really products, I love it all. I love it.
And it just is fun to go and browse the aisles.
Yes.
They're always so nice. They also have amazing flowers.
Flowers?
Yes. You've got to check it out.
I'll keep that in mind.
They're not sponsoring this. I just love it. And I love that we're in that season where you can just get all the pumpkin stuff. But yeah, I think we should apply.
Yes, I'm here for it.
All right, sounds good to me, my sis. Well, meanwhile, some families may do no screen time for their little ones during the week. But one country is banning screen time on TV for kids under 2. That country is Sweden. Swedish health officials say that toddlers should be banned from using digital media and TV completely, claiming it can lead to poor sleep, mental health issues, and other problems. The country's public health agency specifically recommended that children under 2 be forbidden from using the devices. All right, I'm gonna fess up. May watches Miss Rachel. That's right. I said it. Send all the hate mail, make me have the mom guilt. But here's the thing, I don't use it, as like a tool to babysit my child. We interact with her and we sing the songs. Like she loves the Wiggles songs and all of that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. She still sleeps 12 hours a night and takes 2 naps. Like, we're fine.
Oh, you're living the dream right now. Oh, my kids, when they lost that second nap, I was just like, nope, this ain't happening. I left them in their cribs. I was like, you guys are taking that second nap. Also, super quick side note on this. So my friend, she moved to Sweden like 3 years ago, and she took 2 full suitcases of stuff from Trader Joe's.
No way.
Yes way.
Does she allow her kids to do screen time?
I would assume so. She's got 5 kids.
See, I just feel, even my mom's like, stop saying you're sorry, because
don't be sorry.
We watch it. But I feel like there's a lot of like these moms that are like, no screen time. We do no screen time. This and that. Well, that's nice for you, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. I do have guilt about it, though.
No, don't. Okay, so, I probably until my kids were 3, they didn't do screen time. Okay. And once they passed 3, we let them watch, like, Daniel Tiger and PBS stuff. But no shame. Like, I 100% get it. Also, Miss Rachel, she isn't flashing she isn't super flashy. I was reading a study that said the programs that really harm kids are the ones that are quick, have lots of color, lots of saturation, that just move really, really quickly. And that's overstimulating the brain. Now, Miss Rachel, she does sing-alongs with them. She's not like dancing all over the place in like a weird outfit.
Do sign language. They do this.
See, that's great.
But then on the other hand, the Wiggles, they're like doing show tunes. May loves it. Like to sing the Wheels on the Bus, and we have a dance party with them. So, I don't know. That's just my take.
And the thing is, also, we did no screen time because of mental health issues that we already knew of in the family. So we kind of were like being a little precautious about that. But honestly, no hate from me. You want to show her from day 1, Miss Rachel? Like, go for it. Like, if you're in the hospital and you're like, Miss Rachel, go for it.
Back into the push. I'm just saying. Well, we may be stuck inside with the rain, so maybe parents, you may have to turn on the TV. I'm just saying, it's okay. I'm with you.
Okay, it is all right. So yes, we have rain on the way. Taking a look here at our satellite and radar picture, there is this low that's been churning in the Gulf all day yesterday and now throughout the day today, and that is going to be spinning some showers for us. Hey, let me go ahead and zoom in closer here at Galveston, because man, Galveston has really been at the heart of a lot of this rain, and you're about to get some moderate to heavy rainfall. Same thing from Bolivar Peninsula, and this rain continues to skirt on over south towards Brazoria County. You see Bonnie there getting some light rain as well. Now, the big difference over the last couple of days, Maggie, between yesterday and today is going to be where the rain falls. We've really been talking about south of I-10, where the bulk of the moisture is going to be. But look at this. The pattern's already setting up for some swirling showers coming in from the northeast, even north of I-10. So everyone has about a 70% chance of seeing some rain.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens after the break.
The truth revealed.
He's the father of both.
I'm 100% sure.
Only 2 people can tell me if they're mine. God and Maury.
Weekdays at 1 on CW 39 Houston.
A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news. The big insurance company doesn't care about you, but we do.
Jim Adler, Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer fights hard for you.
Fighting for your money is our life, and we hit hard for what you deserve.
Planet Roof Company is looking for hardworking sales associates. With the recent hurricane and severe weather, this is the best time to enter the roofing industry. Be at least 18 and own a car. Sales associates can make up to $15,000 a month. Join the Planet Roof Company team.
The facts on the environment, energy costs, and our economy. No nonsense, no spin. Hosted by Steve Ballmer.
I'll share with you the facts and data. You make up your own mind.
Just the Facts with Steve Ballmer. Sunday at 10, 9 Central on News Nation.
After spending so much time on the road, home means everything to me.
Kin has your home covered no matter where you are. They let you customize your insurance to fit your needs, and they make it ridiculously easy. Get this peace of mind for yourself. Go to kin.com for a quick quote now. Oh yeah, you can save hundreds. Affordable coverage, quick and simple quotes, personalized policies. Kin has you covered. Get your quick quote today at kin.com.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, or worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Inc. works with the nation's largest network of vein and vascular treatment centers coast to coast, offering plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up like most others. Pause this screen and take down this number, but call for free information. You can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well, vacation. Your vein problems will not go away on their own and can cause serious issues. Call now for fast, easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, including Medicare. And new appointments include ultrasound and vein mapping. Call now and find out immediately if you qualify. Schedule an appointment today.
There's no stopping the Texas Hammer. Bad truck wreck. I fight hard and I get results. Stop the delays. Stop the excuses.
Is the greedy insurance company asking for it? Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you.
Call now.
Houston's weather always changing, preparing you for tomorrow. The news you want at the time you need.
ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW 39.
Welcome back to Houston Happens with this fallish front. I'm so excited headed our way. It is time to enjoy all of the festive fall fun at Discovery Green. And here with a roundup that you'll fall in love with, I should say, is good friend of the show, artistic director Suzanne Tice. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for bringing me back.
I love having you on. I love our chats, and I also love all that Discovery Green has to offer. I told you I want to bring my daughter out there. She's a great age, and you have an amazing lineup. Tell me about this.
We are so excited about the fall season. So tonight we open up the Tunnel, which is a temporary art installation. It will be there for the month. It's a tunnel of these incredible vibrant lights that you walk through, and you can step into the control booth and be the pilot and make the lights change. It was so fun yesterday while we were setting it up. Some of the people that come daily to walk their dogs and see what's going on in the park stopped and we're having fun with it. So it's going to be so much fun.
I love this. I think my husband and I have actually done a date night where we go to Discovery Green before walking over to dinner, and it's just as magical out there. Also, you're getting into some festive things too.
Really festive and really busy. So September 20th, we bring back Mexico on El Corazon, which is a performance of 70 performers from, they're the top stars in Mexico, Guadalajara's Ballet Folklorico, that are incredible performances from all of these people. We'll see 8,000 to 10,000 people in the park for this event. It's an incredible night, September 20th. Okay. And then we have coming up after that movies, the Bank of America Screen on the Green series, our flea markets that are the third Saturday of every month, Toddler Tuesdays in
we were talking
October,
about this.
Coming back in October, 10:30 on Tuesday mornings. And then later in the month, Halloween, we call it Scream on the Green.
Oh my gosh.
It's a costume contest that all of Houston can enter and walk across the stage and show your stuff to your fellow Houstonians. You can sign up on our website. And then Dia de los Muertos, 1st of November, to honor the Day of the Dead. And we have an altar that Houstonians can bring and participate in creating.
I love this. What is your favorite part when you look at Discovery Green and see all these people out there?
Oh my goodness. I love the discovery aspect of it. I love when parents bring their children and they experience something. And I love when people are together and they connect with each other because they're sharing an experience. So it's the people for me.
And just like you said, Discovery at Discovery Green. Where can we go for more in a calendar of all of these events?
DiscoveryGreen.com is the calendar, and then you can sign up for the newsletter because things change all the time. And we also, I should mention that we have incredible licensed partners that license space in the park that do incredible things for the community, whether it's the Korean Festival or the Southern Smoke Festival. Incredible events happening all the time, being added all the time. So,
well, we definitely are going to check this out, and I just want you to come back. I just love your company. So thank you so much. As always, it's a pleasure. Again, we'll have the link over on our website, CW39.com. I'll be out there with my family throughout the fall, so make sure you say hi if you see us out and about. Okay, so now that we're talking about Halloween events, I don't know if I could do this. Universal Studios Florida is ready for spooky season. It held its opening weekend of their Halloween Horror Nights event. I don't know if I can handle this. I'm a big scaredy cat. I was telling you during commercial break. So here's the thing. Can you imagine that you would be walking around the theme park and there are monsters, mummies, zombies, killers, and vampires chasing you down? No, thank you. If you've never been, they transformed the entire theme park into a Halloween extravaganza. There are 5 scare zones set up on the midways. You walk through these and you scare actors, you jump out, they jump out at you, but the haunted houses are the big draw. So there are 10 of them and they go all out, some themed after popular movie franchises. This year is the Ghostbusters Haunted House. Our sister station in Chicago walked through it with a camera. Here's just a small taste of some of the props and set pieces that you will be seeing in this. Wow, I definitely need a guide on how to handle this massive event if I go for the first time. But again, I'm such a scaredy cat. I'm not sure about that one. And Halloween has always been a popular day for Chipotle. But this year, the fast casual chain is taking things to the next level by offering its first ever Halloween costume collection. In collaboration with Spirit Halloween, a new Halloween costume collection inspired by popular memes on both brands' social media channels will be available beginning Friday. That is a vibe. So this Halloween, you could be a Chipotle fork, napkin, cup, burrito, and to-go bag. Hopefully, the costumes aren't as skimpy as their toppings. Well, from kitchen and bathroom remodels to outdoor living spaces, Katie Home Improvement Expo has so many tools and design inspiration. Plus, it is free. And I'm so excited because we actually have 2 of the vendors joining us live in studio. Let me introduce you to our first guest who is here to show us how to create a great charcuterie spread for unexpected guests this football season, if you can see. Please welcome Maria with the Posh Playing. Thanks so much for waking up with us.
Of course, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
I am so excited. I love a good charcuterie board, and you said we can all do this.
Of course you can. Yeah, you can't really mess it up.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure you can't mess it up.
So tell us a little bit about what we definitely need.
Okay, so this fall with the holidays coming and football season's here, or you're having just like a random game night and your girlfriends want to come over and drink wine, whatever. Yeah. There's a couple things that you should keep in your pantry. Okay. So that you can throw it together really quick, and then maybe just need to run to the grocery store and grab some fresh fruit and like a fresh log of cheese.
My husband had his draft, and I actually threw a charcuterie board together. So I love this. So tell me about this. I love how you did this.
So this one was a little bit more involved because it was a recipe, and we put it together. It's a quick recipe. Just mix some ingredients together and mold it, put it in the fridge. This is ready for your tailgate, or if you're having friends over to watch the game.
But this
one, this includes some of those shelf-stable items that I was talking about. You're going to want to keep, a sweet, some dried fruit, some shelf-stable charcuterie like pepperoni or salami, nuts. I know you said you were allergic.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Don't apologize. You didn't know. We're just meeting. amazing. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We can actually come to you, though.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your business.
So, well, I started the Posh Plank in 2020. And right after the pandemic hit, as a way to just like, send some love to people and entertain, bring people joy.
I love that.
I am going to be at the Home Improvement Expo this weekend, and I'm going to be on the Fresh Ideas stage.
That's exciting.
So I'm going to be teaching people how to throw a board together quickly, as well as how to do this football board right
So
here.
how can we support your business? I love supporting other women.
You're so sweet.
Yes.
You can follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
If you want to send me a direct message, I specialize in doing table spreads. So we'll do like your whole island charcuterie. So like a big event, a big party you're having. That's what I really love to do.
Oh my gosh, I went to a party and they had that. Okay, I can't wait. You have to check it out. Again, tell everybody where we can see you at the expo.
Okay, I'll be on the Fresh Ideas stage, and you can find me on Instagram at the Posh Plank.
Well, I absolutely love this. I want to come take a lesson from you because it's truly an art form, and you do an entire table spread.
Yes.
I couldn't think of a better way. I'm going to actually step on over here. Thank you so much. We actually have another vendor that is joining us. We have Charlie with Urban Garden Plants, and you're actually here to show us how to start a fall container garden.
We are.
I'm excited about this. I'm trying to grow an herb garden.
Perfect.
And I'm really trying.
You can do it.
I did basil. I used fresh basil, but this is amazing. Tell me a little bit about this. It's beautiful.
So we're going to be hosting workshops on both days at the Katy Home Improvement Expo, and we're going to be showing how to do this, how to put together a container garden. This is perfect for patios, people that might live in an apartment or a townhome, maybe space limited, or even mobility issues. These types of setups are perfect for that. So you have a mixture of different types of brassicas in here for fall. You have a mixture of herbs. You have stevia, which is your sugar substitutes.
Oh, I didn't know it grew like that.
All of the great things that you can have in here, and you can mix it up throughout the year. You can put your root plants in here.
And you sell
all the
this.
things.
Tell me a little bit about this, your business.
We are a heirloom seed company, and when we go to events, we do curated boxes. Our most popular we brought today, we have a tea garden box, which people love. We sell out of this every time we take it anywhere. People love making their own curated teas. And we also have an herb box for people who want to do an herb garden. That makes a great gift for people that are getting their housewarming gift. That's what I'm thinking of. And then, of course, we always do something for the kids. My 10-year-old daughter actually created this box, and she was like, I want something cool for the kids. And then, of course, we have a pollinator box, which is super, super important.
You know what I love? My mom helped me start my herb garden, so I really love giving this as a gift. The holidays, they're going to be here before we know it. So this is amazing. Where can we find you at the expo?
We are going to be presenting in the expo space as well as in our workshops. And we have 2 workshops, 11:30 and 2:30 on each day. You can register on the Katy Expo website and also on our website at urbangardenplants.com.
I want to check out your website as well. This is amazing. I'm so excited about this weekend because it's free. You can go and experience all of these amazing vendors. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is absolutely beautiful. Stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens after the break.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
Is this the moment that changes history? On July 13th, 2024, at 6:11 p.m. at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, the unthinkable happened. A young man climbed to the top of a nearby building with a rifle, took aim, and attempted to assassinate former President Donald J. Trump. The sniper's bullet grazed the president's ear less than an inch away from a fatal shot. In the aftermath, President Trump wiped blood from his face and rallied to show supporters he was all right, pumping his fist and urging the crowd to fight, fight, fight for America's future. This is the indelible image, the incredible moment that is captured on the new Trump Fight for America $2 bill. Whether or not you are a supporter of the 45th president, there's no doubting the historic importance of this moment. That's why National Collectors Mint has taken crisp, uncirculated U.S. legal tender $2 bills direct from sealed Treasury packs, then enhanced them to commemorate it forever. Trump stands unbowed, fist raised, front and center in the portrait oval, flanked by images of the flag and his famous signature. Trump's encouragement to fight, fight, fight is boldly presented on the bill. The final issue price was to be set at $39. However, during this special release, this full-color commemorative $2 bill can be yours for only $19.95, protected by our 60-day money-back guarantee. Each full-color bill comes complete with a certificate of authenticity in a collector's portfolio for preservation and protection. There is a strict limit of 5 bills per caller. First come, first served, so earliest orders receive priority over later ones. Massive demand is certain, so hurry. Reserve your own Trump Fight for America $2 bill. Avoid disappointment and future regret. Call now.
Call 1-800-637-1732. That's 1-800-637-1732. Strict limit of 5 bills per caller, so call 1-800-637-1732.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. There was no question of what I wanted to be. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Bazinga! That was one of my classic jokes. Feel free to laugh.
You need to put some stank on this.
Well, it is 9:26. We're already at that halfway mark. And still to come on today's show, we are all aboard the Herman Park Railroad this morning. I'm so excited because later in the show, our own Seth Kovar will be getting a closer look at the new electric trains that are now running at that Houston landmark. And I heard he's going on a ride. Ooh, I'm jealous. And a husband and wife have started a nonprofit to support school-aged children facing bullying. They're actually going to be joining me live. I cannot wait for you to meet them. That and more is headed your way. The second half hour of Houston Happens starts after the break.
A serious injury is overwhelming, and choosing your lawyer is a big decision. Call Terry Bryant, Houston's trusted personal injury lawyer for decades. Our service is legendary. We'll do everything we can to help you or point you in the right direction. Call now for a free consultation. Your search is over. For car crashes, work injuries, slip and falls, catastrophic accidents, and more, you deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
What's going on? Listen to this. I just got a zero-cost health plan where I get a $500 health credit to cover my costs, so I have more money for things like rent and groceries.
Wait, what? How do you get that?
Easy. I called the Health Choice Helpline after seeing their TV ad and found out I'm eligible.
How do you qualify?
They just ask you a few questions like, do you make under $50,000? Are you under 65? And are you not on Medicare or Medicaid? Then they check your zip code.
That's so easy. I'm calling now.
Call 800-766-5908 right now to see if your income level and zip code qualifies you for a zero-cost health plan that covers all costs for things like prescription medications and doctor's visits. You could even find a dental plan. Plus, get a $500 health credit to cover costs so you have more money for things like gas, groceries, rent, and utilities. It's fast and easy and only takes minutes to see if you qualify. Call 800-766-5908. 800-766-5908.
Planet Roof Company is looking for hardworking sales associates. With the recent hurricane and severe weather, this is the best time to enter the roofing industry. Be at least 18 and own a car. Sales associates can make up to $15,000 a month. Join the Planet Roof Company team. Hot Bench, weekdays at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it the most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase, your benefit will never decrease, there's no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. By calling now, you'll lock in the lowest rate possible. Call now for your free information on the senior care plan from Senior Life. You have no obligation. Call now.
Time now is nearly 9:30. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of Houston Happens. Speak Life End Bullying is a national nonprofit offering a unique approach to supporting school-aged children facing bullying through a musical. Joining us today, we have the husband and wife team behind this project, Dan and Rebecca. Thank you both so much for waking up with us, and more importantly, for what you're doing.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, when I saw this, you have a really unique way of presenting this to kids. Tell me about it.
Yes, we have been doing this since 2001, and we were performing artists ourselves and had been working with young people and started to really see the power of the arts, the power of music and story, and how that really helps to awaken empathy inside our kids. And so we were moved by a story of bullying, and we kind of went to our team and said, let's write something that will really make a difference. And so we wrote the very first rendition of Speak Life End Bullying the musical, and we toured for over 15 years in schools live across the country, saw over 375,000 students with this musical live, and just saw lives transform. Kids that were on the brink of suicide said, if you hadn't been in my school, I don't think I would have made it to next week. And those stories of how these kids' lives were being changed just drove us forward. And we ended up being able to bring this live musical to film, just like Hamilton was done for Disney Plus in 2002. And we have been launching it into schools with incredible follow-up lesson plans for our students. And we are seeing it make an enormous difference. Over 30,000 students have now seen the film.
Geez, this is incredible. I got chills when you said about the difference you're making in students' lives. How can we tell, I'm a parent, if our child is being bullied?
I think that's a great question. We're parents. We have three teenage boys ourselves, and we have been through this. And I think it's so important that we watch that our children are not having any major changes in their life. If we see them pulling away from things they formerly loved, if we see them pulling away from friends or friend groups that they formerly liked to interact with, maybe their grades are dropping a little bit, things that are very out of the ordinary, those are the things we can really be paying attention to as parents.
That they don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, all of those types of things can be signs that we should be looking for.
And when you say speak life, what do you mean by that?
When we say speak life, we mean speaking the truth in love. So there are things that just need to be said, and there are things that don't need to be said. So when we're walking the halls, we want to encourage people. We want to be speaking kindly of others. Most of the time, we're taught societally that we can push each other down, and that we raise ourselves up by pushing each other down. But instead, what we want to teach these kids is that, you know, like a rising tide lifts all boats. And so for us, we teach them that the more they encourage other people, the more they lift other people up, the more they'll actually find themselves being encouraged and lifted up as well. So that's really what it means to speak life. It means to speak truth into a place that needs to be spoken, and do it in a loving way, telling somebody that they look great today, but not just about how they look, about who they are. You know, you're special. You're a kind person. You mean something to me. And there's practical ways that we can do that too, you know, including people at your lunch table.
Yes.
Or
yes,
including them in a
huge.
Snapchat or a text.
Well, you guys are incredible.
Those are the practical ways that we teach in schools.
I wish I had more time to speak with you, but I want everybody, how can we watch this with our children? I think everybody needs to watch this or have it in their school.
Sure.
Yes, well, this is like a very exciting time because we are launching this program for parents this month. So you can go to speaklifethemusical.org, click on that home, and you can get right on the wait list. This program can come right into your home along with parent training.
Yeah.
Because I know this is hard. It's hard for us as parents to address these really important issues, but we need to be creating these safe spaces in our home. If you're connected to a school, hop on the website. Let's get this into your schools.
Speaklifethemusical.org.
And we need more people to donate and to give because there are so many schools out there that need this program. And after the events that we just experienced yesterday, now is the time.
It's vital.
Our schools need this, and we invite you to get involved and be a part of this with us.
Well, I am so thankful to have you on my show and the work you're doing. Please come back. I'd love to talk to you even more.
We would love that. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. This is why I do what I do, because I get to support amazing people like our next guest. I'm so excited. Meals on Wheels for Greater Houston and Galveston County has received a huge grant, you all, of $25,000 from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas. Joining me with more about the impact of the grant is a very special guest with Interfaith Ministries. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Maggie. Good morning. I'm Ali Al-Sudani, and I'm the Chief Programs Officer for Interfaith Ministries for Greater Houston.
I have been covering Interfaith Ministries for a long time. You do incredible work.
Thank you.
Especially for our seniors.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how this grant is going to help.
Well, this grant actually, first of all, we are very grateful for the Blue Cross Blue Shields for their generous gifts. This grant is going to allow us to continue serving the 4,400 seniors that we are feeding on a daily basis. It's a monumental effort. It's a large operation, complex, but it's very rewarding that we are providing the nutritious meals and social interactions to the seniors who gave a lot to their communities, to their families, and for us to be able to allow them to live in a dignified way in their homes. It's just a very rewarding and wonderful task that we are doing.
And I think what's so important, I told you I have family members who have had this.
Yes.
You touched on it, the social interaction, because they feel isolated and they're lonely, and they just want somebody to talk to, and it's something to look forward to.
It is actually. This is what we are doing at Interfaith Ministries, the Meals on Wheels program. It's not only providing the nutritious meals, but it's also providing the human touch, human connection, the social interactions with the seniors who are independent. They want to be independent. They want to stay in their homes. They don't want to go to senior living facilities, but they need some help. They need someone who's going to provide them not only the nutritious meals, but also check on them every day and check how they are doing and what other needs that they might have. Even if we don't provide these needs, we help connect these seniors to other non-profit organizations and service providers in the Greater Houston community, so we can, all contribute to the well-being of our seniors.
Well, thank you for the work that you're doing. And how can we get involved and help? Because we can be a volunteer and drive and get these meals out.
Absolutely. So I can tell you this. I want to mention that we are not only providing the meals to our seniors, but we are providing pet food to the pets of the seniors.
Use it.
Exactly. And there is no greater social companion than the pets to the seniors. So we are really in need of dog food.
Okay.
If people can purchase the dog food online or contribute at our website, imgh.org, that would be great. If you have time and you would like to volunteer with us and deliver daily lunches, that would be amazing. If you have the ability and you can contribute financially to our cause, that's wonderful. Whatever you can do, we are very grateful, and we're going to continue doing what we are doing to ensure the seniors are taken care of.
Well, thank you so much, and we'll do our part as well. It takes a village, too. So again, we'll have all of this over on our website, cw39.com, and please come back, and congrats on this grant.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Well, I'm excited about this because we are actually getting a closer look. I don't know if you heard about this. The new mini trains at Herman Park.
That's amazing.
I'm so excited to take my daughter. They are powered by electricity. They rolled out for the first time last weekend, replacing those old gas-powered locomotives. So, of course, our own Seth Kovar is joining us live from the park beside that beloved local attraction that's been around for decades. Seth, I want to take May. I cannot wait.
On Tuesday, they're having a blast. May is absolutely going to love it. Now, the Herman Park Conservancy has been running these trains for 15 years, but before that, a total of 70 years of operating. They were formerly gas-powered, but now electric trains here in Herman Park. Now, of course, that's appropriate, right? Because Houston has such a train history. It's even in the city's logo. We want to talk about more history. Dr. John P. McGovern, huge in the history of the Texas Medical Center. One of these new electric trains is named after him. That's the Dr. Jack Express. This one here is the Exxon Mobil Express. That's the other train that was made possible because of the generosity of those two foundations. And Conductor Herb here, how does she handle?
She handles wonderfully. As opposed to the gas engine, this one's a little bit smoother and not as loud, so we're loving it.
You're not breathing any fumes right now?
Absolutely not, which is a good thing.
All right, I want to show you some video of this thing in action. If we could go ahead and roll that right now. The e-powered locomotives debuted on Saturday, and I got to take a look on Tuesday. You wouldn't know they were electric powered by looking at them. Train operators plug them in overnight like an electric car, and they're ready to provide rides on the 3 miles of track throughout the park starting at 10 every morning. The electric trains not giving off greenhouse gas emissions, like we just said, is one reason the Herman Park Conservancy says they made the switch. Another reason, the old gas-powered trains had been discontinued, so replacing them was near impossible, and so was finding parts to fix them. The change came with a big cost, but as I mentioned, a couple of foundations picked up the tab.
Moving to electric trains cost almost $1 million, and we were just thrilled to have these two funders, of course, the John P. McGovern Foundation and the ExxonMobil Foundation, coming in as our partners and helping us make this possible.
Well, it's normally $6 to take a ride on a weekday, $7 on the weekends. That's an all-day pass to ride the train, but in the opening week through Friday, rides are absolutely free, so come on out and get you a ride. Now, do check their social media pages, the Herman Park Conservancy, to see if the rain coming down a little bit right now is going to affect it. But I'm going to take a ride right now. I'm really excited about this, so on we go. All aboard the Herman Park Express. Let's get it, Herb.
Woo!
All right. The old gas-powered ones actually got picked up by a non-profit organization. There's actually a need for them, so I think that's great. All sorts of good news, and what a ride. I'm already enjoying this. Bye, Maggie.
Bye, Seth. Oh,
come on, ride the train.
I can't wait to take May. Chugga, chugga, choo-choo. She loves the choo-choo train. Amazing story. Thank you so much. And stay tuned. We're going to ride on into break, chugga, chugga, and then we'll have more Houston Happens.
Who are you? I don't even know you.
You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
Get ready to enjoy summer in a big way thanks to the Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. Yeah. That's because every week, the 2 days that you use the most electricity are free, automatically. You also get a big summer bonus, $200 in bill credits that you can redeem when you need it most.
Call or visit Reliant today to make your summer more Flextra.
Reliant. That's power. Your way.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with sellthejr.com, and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. Sellthejr.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With sellthejr.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to sell2jr.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
There are thousands of pictures on your phone, but some just hold a special place in you. Like when 2 Charlies hung out, the epic ladies trip, your first family portrait, when the Fireflies went undefeated, or when brothers met for the first time. Get your memories off your phone and onto a mug, a wall, or in a photo book. If it means something, make it something. Use code TV40 for 40% off Shutterfly orders over $29.
Global Wealth Festival 2024 is happening soon on September 21st and 22nd. And I'm so excited because joining us to tell us more about the highly anticipated anticipated event is a very special guest. Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Stephen Akintayo.
Yes.
Yes.
And doctor, this is really incredible what you're doing. Tell me about it.
Thank you. Well, we started a couple of years ago. We realized that the conversation of income equality across the globe is a major issue. And if we're really serious about it, we need to start from the knowledge aspect of things. How do people legitimately build wealth? You know, sometimes we have argument whether it's the wages that will help people to be financially stable, or actually their ability to invest. And so at the conference, we'll meet regular people who started their lives maybe as professionals, now started investing and have built massive wealth for themselves and their family. And so it's an opportunity to really learn. How do you really, you know, the real American dream, how do you achieve it? You know, and we have so many professionals coming, successful people coming to share.
I love this, and you're achieving the American dream. I mean, you have some incredible new ventures. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so, I mean, we started our real estate back in Nigeria, and then we moved to Dubai and the UK, and then now we're here in the US. So some part is multifamily, some part is land banking, you know, in our portfolio, but we're trying.
I'm very proud of you. That is really incredible. And
Thank you.
How lucky are we to be able to learn from you and other professionals?
Absolutely.
So how can people get signed up for it?
Well, they can just get to the website, www.stephenakintayo.com/GWF-USA, because we did, the last one was in the UK, was in London.
Wow.
So this is, I think, the year before was Dallas. So the first time we're doing Houston, you know, and here in the US. So
how lucky are we to have you? And how can we follow along and follow you?
Yeah, I'm Stephen Akintayo on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Dr. S. Akintayo. I'm on TikTok. I mean, I do a pretty bit on social media.
You're a busy dancer. Lastly, what is the biggest piece of advice you would give people?
Well, my advice is that it's possible to build not just wealth, but transgenerational wealth. And I think it's important that we take that very serious about how to learn it, because they don't teach it in the university. Nobody teaches you in the university how to build wealth, you know, and these things are informally learned. And so any opportunity to come and learn from those who have been able to achieve that, I think it's really one of, because that's what I did as well. I started our company 16 years ago with just $10, and today, we have under our management hundreds of millions of dollars worth of real estate assets all over the world. And so if I can achieve that, I believe anyone can do that as well.
Well, you guys definitely want to attend this. Again, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Okay, so Maggie, that was a great interview you did there. Love all the information you shared. But now let's go ahead and talk about Galveston, because Galveston, you are under a flood watch today. We have a low pressure system out in the Gulf, and I want to point out right here these bottom two criteria, information tabs, whatever you want to call it there. Flag status is at red today. There is a red flag warning today in Galveston because of the high tide, of all the rain, and of course because of the wind coming in from the northeast around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Wind gusts closing in on 30 miles per hour today in Galveston. And it's, again, because of this low that's just really hugging our coastline. Let me zoom in here, and you'll see we have some moderate showers now swirling in around Bolivar Peninsula, also Galveston, San Luis, Texas City, also going to see some of this moderate rainfall. Seth also mentioned that there was some light rain. It was just one little pocket that breezed right through, but there is more on the way. As I zoom out here, look at this light shower activity starting to swing in from the northeast, and this is the pattern that it's going to take for the rest of today. Here's a look at Futurecast. There is that low out in the Gulf, again, right up against our coastline, which, by the way, has a flood watch right now going into tomorrow morning. As I put this into motion, I'm going to stop this at the mid-afternoon hour because a lot of you guys probably want to go pick up your kids around this time. We have scattered showers and even some thunderstorm activity, as you can see there in the orange and the red. Now, this is going to hang around for the early evening hours, but by later tonight, it will break down. We are still going to be dealing with some cloud cover tomorrow morning. That is still going to bring us some light rain. But notice the low has moved off to the east, and it's going to continue to pull that way towards Louisiana. So Friday, we have about a 40% chance of rain. And then, Maggie,
yes,
here we go, girl.
Woo, woo. Hallelujah.
I know. It's not going to be a powerful cold front. Our temperatures aren't going to be taking a tumble.
Hey, I'll take a degree at this point.
Yes, but what it is going to be doing, it's going to arrive by Sunday morning. Temperatures in the 60s, Maggie, and humidity. Adios for a couple of days. So we're going to get that little taste of fall here with this front. Again, it's coming in late Saturday night, Sunday morning. So by Sunday morning, about 68 degrees. And then Monday morning, still going to have that little like sliver of fall, a little bit of crisp in the mid-60s.
Where do I start? I could take May on a walk. We could go to a farmer's market. Oh, let it come. I cannot wait. Best forecast ever besides the rain today. But I'll take it. Stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens to take after the break.
It's your thing. When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And low prices that add up to big savings, like over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Catch the award-winning Best Comedy.
What if I gain 100 pounds? You gonna leave me then?
No.
What's with the pause?
Same family, new home.
Get your hands off of me. No, make me.
Modern Family, nightly.
Starting Monday at 11 p.m. on CW 39 Houston.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
Today's entertainment report, Scott Movie Mance reviews Beetlejuice, and Emilia Perez.
All right, so this Beetlejuice sequel opens tomorrow night, and it's a biggie. I love the original film from 1988. The sequel has been so heavily promoted, like Deadpool and Wolverine, like our awesome entertainment producer, Clarissa Bustamante, pointed out to me this morning.
The living, the dead, can they coexist?
And early reviews are very positive. Right now, it's about 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. But I just saw the film, and I wasn't crazy about it. Michael Keaton is great. He's still got the juice. And there are moments when it does capture the inventive zaniness of the original film with a lot of callbacks and fan service, take it or leave it. But it just didn't really have a reason to exist. I kept thinking, like, what's the purpose of the film? The story took a while to get going, and quite honestly, I was kind of bored. But the visual effects, the hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, all that is amazing, of course. As expected, it would be. But it just didn't capture the magic of the original film, and it felt pale by comparison. It doesn't measure up. But I'm in the minority. So based on everyone else's reaction, I say check it out, see it in theaters this weekend. Hit me up at Movie Mance and let me know what you think. See this smile? That's the look of a movie lover who just saw 12 movies in 3 days last weekend at the Telluride Film Festival, which is really the start of award season. That's right. Oscar season starts right now, right here, with my picks of the best of the fest, starting with Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez is about an attorney, played by Zoe Saldana, who's recruited, and I mean reluctantly, by a cartel boss to help with his transition to become a woman. And guess what? It's a musical, too. I was completely blown away by Emilia Perez, which already won the Jury Prize and the Best Cast Ensemble at the Cannes Film Festival in May. This has to get nominated for Best Picture. It's so imaginative, so bold, so daring, an extraordinary, exhilarating film that absolutely kept me hooked from start to finish. Carla Sofia Cascan plays Emilia Perez, and she is magnificent. And so is Selena Gomez, who I was so impressed with that I had to tell her how awesome she's been over the years with this film and her Emmy-nominated turn in Only Murders in the Building. So that's it. That's the entertainment report from Hollywood, and I'm Scott Movie Mance.
I definitely want to see that. You got my attention. Thanks so much, Scott. Well, more and more people are eating at restaurants alone. I can't do it. Solo dining reservations in the U.S. rose 29% over the last 2 years. That's according to OpenTable, the restaurant reservation site. Experts credit many things for the increase, such as remote work, with diners looking for a break from their home office, as well as the pandemic and smartphones making social interaction less important during meals. I always get sad when people are eating alone or going to the movies alone, but hey, enjoy your meal, maybe in peace and quiet. I may have to try it. That's nearly a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more Houston Happens. The Texans, they're opening the season on the road, but here at home, we are cheering them on with the biggest and best Texans fans. You do not want to miss that. That and more is headed your way. In the meantime, bye for now. Stay safe in the rain, you all, and catch up on our website as well. Bye.